my dollars make it hurt.
Well, here we are. And here I am. In a couple of days, had to deal with a little sickness. Still have just a little sickness left, but I'm able to give you just a little bit of time. I'm here on spring break, so I'm available all week. And what a week to be available than free agency. So since it's free agency, this clock is turning and teams are making deals. Everything else, I figure that, it's time for the big time show to just say something real quick. Good morning to everybody. This is not my usual time. This week, we might as well get used to it. So let's just go ahead and let's turn on the live notifications, because I can't tell you exactly what time I will be on exactly. It's just going to be kind of like, whenever something pops off, I'll probably come on. If something goes down, I may come on, or better yet, in this case, I want to try to help you guys, because I hate to toot my own horn, but in the words of the great Arn Anderson of the Four Horsemen, toot toot. Because I told everybody, nobody want to listen to me. And I know it's early, but eventually y'all gonna have to come see me, because I told you guys that nothing has changed. I'm telling you now, I'm here to try my best to tone your expectations down. That's really all I came here for, so this show ain't gonna be long. I'm sorry if you don't like my pessimistic attitude, and I'm sorry if I can't join you in your optimistic view of what the Cowboys are quote unquote getting ready to do. I don't believe it, because I know my owner, I know his son, and I've been a Cowboy fan long enough to know what the Cowboys are going to do, and most importantly, what they're not going to do. I done said it too many years. I'm sorry. They have formed my intellect, if you want to say it, when it comes to off-season work. Let's go through it real quick, because some of you, I've been watching, even though I ain't saying nothing. I've been watching some of y'all in these groups, and some of y'all that's in these groups are regularly coming to my show Some of you have a lot of hope, and you're hoping it's in a leopard. And leopard, the last time I checked, they never change their spots. And we talk about an old leopard. We're also talking about a cheap leopard in Stephen Jones. I don't know why people are investing all of this hope into people who have dedicated themselves to a brand of cheapness, bargain bin off season, bottom of the barrel free agent, flea market free agent, crackerjack free agents. I don't know what made everybody think that just because the Cowboys freed up some money, the fan base automatically thought that meant we are going to spend some money. Listen to me, y'all. Will you please listen, because you're seeing it minute by minute. Yes, they did a little something differently. They had no choice. They did exactly what I told you guys they were going to do. I told you they were going to restructure that. Didn't I tell you that? Yeah. I told you they were going to restructure CD. Didn't they do that? I told you they were going to do that. The only thing that crossed me up was that they signed OC first and didn't sign Michael first. That's the only thing, and that's going to come back to haunt them, as you can see. I'll get into that in a second. But they had to clear the money up, and you guys thought it was to go ahead and sign guys from the outside. You heard the names Devontae Adams. You heard the guy's name of DK Metcalf. And your eyes just went and you lost it as if you forgot who your owner was. I don't know why we got to fall for the same thing every year when the Jones family is not thinking the way that the fan base thinks. I don't know why y'all keep falling for this. And then you want to blame Jerry and Steven for the ideas that they haven't even thought of. Y'all thought of. Jerry Jones, Steven Jones ain't nowhere in the world they are going to pay 2 wide receivers with the tag of both of them. Count dang, there's $60 million. It's not going to happen. Why did y'all even think that? Y'all see what DK just signed for, right? Y'all saw what Devontae just signed for. You think Jerry's going to pay 2 guys? Come on, y'all. And then y'all get mad. Right, Jerry, you didn't do what you're supposed to do. Dang. It wasn't even on their radar. Why are y'all getting your blood pressure going cuckoo over that? Why? Why, y'all? I tried to tell y'all. Been trying to tell y'all all year. It's not going to happen. Y'all forgive me for my voice. All I got is about a good 10 minutes in me. So I hope you guys will share. Let me tell you what I believe is going to happen. So far, I haven't been wrong except OC and Michael. The positioning of them getting paid. That's the only thing I've been wrong in so far. I appreciate all my content creating brothers and sisters who showed their incredible creativity with coming up with shows and what ifs and all that type of stuff. I ain't for it. I let them have that. I'm just gonna give it to you straight and tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. Everybody gonna have to come see me because I called it. Okay, so let me tell you what I see is going. Of course, this is speculation, but let's see. All right. For those that are waiting to see the Cowboys name go across the ticker today, turn your TV off. Cowboys never shop on day one of free agency. So for those that are holding their breath, waiting to see if the Cowboys are going to do something today, you're wasting your time. Go on, enjoy your day. Do something. Stop looking. It's not going to happen. Number two, what should have happened now won't happen. And it's going to take some time to do it because the Cowboys believe in a little drama. They love soap opera type mess when they know what they're going to do. And they just love it. They did it with Dak last year. They did it with CD last year. They did it with Zach Martin a couple years ago. They did it with D-Law. They did it with Ezekiel Elliott. I mean, this is just the same program. And that program is when it's time to pay your superstars, Cowboys always find a reason to prolong it. That's just about as best as I can put it. I'm telling y'all, they're getting ready to do it with Michael Parsons now. They should have paid Michael Parsons a couple weeks ago before they did Olsen. And because they didn't, the price tag just went up. It's kind of like what they did with Dak Prescott. Should have paid Dak a while back. Instead, they let Goff get in front of him. They let Herbert get in front. They let Stafford get in front. They did all. And I just kept telling everybody. I told y'all. I said, oh, okay. Well, okay. But the price tag for Dak Prescott is going up. That's all that's going on. I told you that. What happened? Dak became the highest paid player in the league, in the history of the league, because the Cowboys waited too long. Same thing finna go on with Michael Parsons. Now the smear campaign is about to happen with Michael Parsons. That's what's finna go down. They're really about to try to start talking about the podcast and all that type of stuff when they already know what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to pay Michael Parsons. Yes, they are. They're not gonna trade him. And they're gonna let the media and then the fan base throw all that stuff up in there. They're not gonna get rid of Michael Parsons. At the end of the day, he's going to be the highest paid defensive player ever in history. It just, you're gonna hear Jared come out and say, just like he said about Zach Martin, just like he said about everybody else, they're gonna say, well, he is under contract. So, he's already under contract. We have time. We have, all this about to go down, y'all. And it's about to get just a little ugly. It's gonna be kind of like Myles Garrett. It's gonna be kind of like Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett did all that yip talking and all that crying and all that saying he ready to go. All in the meantime, he already knew he was driving his price up. That's all. Same thing about to happen in Dallas. That's what should happen. But it's finna get prolonged. Now we about to go to training camp, all that type of stuff. I'm not even sure if Michael will be signed by then, to be honest with you. It's the Cowboys' way. It is. Y'all know it. Y'all don't want to tell the truth. Hey everybody. Hey everybody on TikTok. See who on there. Let me. I ain't spoke to y'all. I'm sorry. See who on here. Ain't everybody on TikTok. What's going on? Let me get here. Dak owns Philly. That kid Cowboys up. Monty was the Daryl. Kermit. What's going on? William. Joe. What's up? Joseph. How you doing? Shane. Yeah. See, we go through this every year. I don't know why people are expecting things different. I just don't. I don't know how many years we got to go through this before we finally figure out. And if it was any year that the Cowboys were supposed to make a move, it should be this year, without question. Without question, y'all. This is the year when you're supposed to do something. Not gonna happen, y'all. Not gonna happen. What's up, Brian? I see you. I don't know what else do you need to see? And this doesn't have anything to do with the Cowboys not doing anything as of now. In day one of free agency, they never do anything in free agency on day one. They never do. Never do. So don't base everything off of today. Because the Cowboys don't get involved in the day one free agency. Me personally, I don't think they're going to get involved into day 2 or 3. I believe the Cowboys are going to stick with the script. And that is they'll wait to day 8 in free agency, day 9. And they're going to get these middle of the pack, bottom of the barrel free agents for depth. As always, I've always said it. They get free agency for depth, not impact. I don't know how many times I got to keep saying it. I get proven right every year. Depth, not impact. Okay? Then they'll weigh heavily on the draft because what are the Cowboys, y'all? A draft and developmental team. That's what they are. They've been doing this for years. Why are we expecting anything different? I don't know why. They cleared all the money out. And they did a good job at that. Y'all just carried it to the next level. You assume that the Cowboys were getting ready to do something big. That was your mistake. Cowboys already got a game plan. The game plan was we gonna clear this money out just so that we can re-sign, quote unquote, our guys. I don't know why y'all. I mean, that's all you see. They signed Marquise Bell. I mean, come on, man. They signed Wanye Thomas back. They signed Brock Hoffman back. I mean, come on. In other words, they're showing us that they're about to run it back with the same team that they had last year. You're going to sprinkle in a few rookies. You're going to sprinkle in some bottom of the barrel free agents. And you're going to line up. And while, a team, I remember I always told you guys, all it takes is just one player really to help things out. In the instance of Devontae Adams with the Rams. Okay, now look at the Rams. You got a Pro Bowl running back in Williams. Yeah. You lose Cooper Kupp, but you get Devontae Adams. Now you got Puka and Devontae Adams. on the same team? Really? You don't think that ain't a game changer? See, it don't take a lot. It just take one big move. You still got Stafford. The Rams are right back in it. Barring injury, of course. I mean, come on now. It don't take much. Okay, DK Metcalf. Now you got DK Metcalf and Pickens on the other side. You don't think that ain't a game changer? It don't take much. It don't. These are the moves that I call Super Bowl swings. It doesn't mean that they're going to the Super Bowl. It just means you're making the attempt to try to catch up, which is the problem of the Dallas Cowboys. They don't even try. They don't even swing. They don't even put the bat in their hand. But I'm used to it, so I'm not messed up about it at all. I just know what kind of energy I need to be putting in this thing. I mean, I'm gonna be here every week. Show must go on. But I'm gonna give the Cowboys the proper attention that they deserve. You know, on my show, if they play like trash, I'm calling them trash. They play well, I say they played well. Brian Smith. See, this is right here. See, this, I love it, but this is the kind of stuff right here that I'm trying to keep everybody from getting your blood pressure. Now see, this is the hope right here. Brian, one of my guys who follow me. Brian, one of the guys who's been with me for a while in the big time. So this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here that y'all need to kind of chill out with. See, look. This is what makes you mad when it don't happen. Because there's a part of you that wants to make the Cowboys better. And I keep trying to tell everybody, Cowboys don't think like the fan base. Huh? This is a good move that Brian puts up. Y'all see it? That's excellent. Cowboys ain't doing it. They're too cheap. They love the draft. They're going to find their answers in the draft, like they always have. They're going to find the number 2 wide receiver in the draft. And it ain't going to be a bad one. Like if McMillan is there, oh, I'm excited about CD and McMillan if that's the case. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that. Oh, I say, hey, we finna do some damage. No question. If you talking about a linebacker, oh my God, you that's in the draft. That's the way the Cowboys think, y'all. I don't know why we keep trying to make them think aggressive and all that. That ain't. See right there? But see, William, if Jonathan Mingo is our number 2 wide receiver, then we ain't talking about nothing. We ain't talking about nothing. See, we gotta start calling a spade a spade. The real truth of the matter is we're falling behind. Nobody don't want to talk about it, but it's the truth. Philly is running laps around us, front office wise. Washington, they ain't even started yet. They already got Debo. Okay, it's gonna be more. They're running laps behind us. They're all around us. And all we're doing is waiting for the draft. We just re-signing our guys. These the same guys. You know, God bless Osi. Let me tell y'all truth that y'all don't want to deal with, but here's the truth. God bless Osi. Osi is a real good football player. He earned his contract. He outplayed it. He earned it. That's fine. I wasn't messed up about him, whether he stayed or whether he left. I was not messed up either way. I knew that he would play himself into a big contract. I knew he would, and he earned it. Got no problem with it. Cowboys wanted to sign him. Got no problem with it. He's a good football player. He may even, take his game to the next level. That's fine. But here's the real truth, y'all. We still, even with signing Olsen back, guess what? We still got the same 7, 8-year-old problem. We can't stop the run. And you re-signed the guy who was a part of the problem. Olsen was a part of the problem because he got ran over. Y'all don't want to tell the truth, but I will. So what? Just because we re-signed Olsen to a 4-year, $80 million contract, does that? Yeah, you solve the financial part, but on the field, does that help us stop the run, y'all? I got tape everywhere. That shows that Olsen got ran over by a lot of folks. He was there. He played. He was a starter. He got ran over. See, that's the truth. Y'all don't want to admit that, but that's the truth. So we still walking into the season saying we still need to stop the run. Olsen is not the ultimate answer for that. Hello. Joe, you're absolutely right. Sam Williams is coming back, but Sam plays the edge. I'm still talking about DT. Where's the answer, DT? Please don't say Moses Smith. He was a part of the problem too. So I got my 2 starters back. They're gonna run it back. We gonna run it back with Olsen and Moses Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't that part of the problem the last 2 years? Y'all don't want to tell the truth, man. Okay, that's fine. Man, I'm all in favor of Olsen getting his money. But those the same 2 DTs that got ran over all the time? Help me. So, I'm good. Or is the answer in the draft? Oh, okay. We're going to play that again. Nah, Mozzie is just, he's a rotation guy. It's not a first round type of guy. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So you got to call it like it is. You know what I'm saying, Mozzie? Is he a standout guy? Remember, he just got, he got drafted in the first round. Is he a standout first round guy? Or is it turning out he's a rotational guy? I think it leans toward the rotational guy. Call it like it is. You Cowboy fan. You good. We all Cowboy fans. But that don't mean we can't tell the truth about it. Moses Smith, it looks as if he's a rotational type guy. That's what it looked like. I ain't seen nothing big from Moses. I haven't. Too much tape to prove that. So the Cowboys, bottom line, it seems as if they ain't gonna sign everybody. They're not. But the guys they're signing, like, I saw people hype about Marquise Bell. Okay. Marquise Bell primarily played special teams last year. What we hype about by re-signing Marquise Bell? What? Why? Why? Please don't talk about 2 years ago when he was an undersized linebacker and all. I mean, please don't talk about that. Last year, Marquise Bell was a special teams guy. Why are we hype? Why are we hype about that? Why? I mean, I don't know what's the significance. I'm just look. I'm trying to tone y'all expectations down. Y'all may not like what I'm saying. Hey, I told y'all this the whole time. All of this. Look at Shay, another supporter of the show. Look at this question. Now we going all the way back to the puppet question. The puppet question. This explains why Jared Stephen didn't want a boss to come in as a head coach. Because the boss type coach would ask for certain things before he took the job. He just didn't want to be one of these guys to accept the job and then let the Jones family run over. See, now that question goes back to that. Short Schottenheimer, to answer your question, he has the right to talk. He has the right to suggest. He has the right to get into the war room discussion. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is he has no power. So we back at the same old stuff, y'all. I mean, y'all gonna listen to me. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna listen to me. This all goes back to square one. He has no power. This man is just happy to finally be a head coach, and I can't blame him. He has some hungry coaches who are happy to have their spot, and I believe they're going to do well. But in this case, what did I tell y'all? I told y'all that the Jones family did, I think, okay with the hiring Coach Schottenheimer and letting them pick their coaches. They did that. That was fine. But I told you guys, this time right here would be the time when Jerry and Steven traditionally always mess stuff up. It's right here. When the ball is in their court. When we start talking about free agency and the draft, this is when Jerry and Steven kill the season before the ball even get kicked off. And true to form, when you see what Philly did last year as the world champions, when you see what Washington did, and you know they got money, you know they about to spend, you see the moves that they're making, and then it's your time to either play catch up or fall further behind. You re-signing people like Marquise Bell. You're re-signing OC, which is a good move, but I guess I'm going to sound contradictory right here. But he's a part of the run game problem. You're going to sign Michael Parsons eventually, but the problem is you should have signed Michael Parsons. Why? Because that would have gave you some more money on the cap if you extend them. This is not hard. But you want to play the soap opera game. You know you're going to sign them. Just like you knew you were going to sign CD. Just like you knew you were going to sign that. You just want to stretch it out and just mess up everything. This is what's getting ready to happen. So, CT, when you say this, we said the same thing about Dak. We said the same thing about CD. We said the same thing about D-Law years ago. We said the same thing about Ezekiel Elliott years ago. We said the same thing about D-Law. We said the same. It's always the foundational pillars of the team. They got to go through this. We said the same thing about Zach Martin a couple years ago. Same thing. They like playing this game. And in the meantime, Philly and Washington are taking 2 steps ahead of them. Now, I thought for sure, I didn't think because I know how they operate. I thought that maybe there was a slight chance that because of their hatred of Philly and Washington and them getting ahead of them, I thought for sure they'll say, okay, we got to change something. And y'all got hype. Kevin says, yeah, at least they didn't say we were all in this season. Yeah. They switched it. They didn't say it, but they switched it this year, Kevin, by saying they didn't say it. They're showing us. Like I'm not for the words anymore. I'm all about the actions. So I don't need the words all in, but the actions all in this year is so far, unless I see something different. The actions is that they did do common sense thing. They freed up the money. Give them credit for that. They did that. But the intent after that was to sign our own guys. That was it. That's the all-in move. They ain't, and I'm not basing it off just day one of free agency. But we knew they weren't going to do nothing on day one. We knew that. They're dedicated to re-signing their guys. There's some more guys on here that they're debating. J. Lou has to be signed. Okay. That all depends on what his market is. D-Law, if they really considering that, has to be signed. You got a few more guys. The question comes up about Eric Kendricks now. Are you gonna re-sign Kendricks? Yeah. That's what they're called free agents. They're free agents. So y'all thought it meant outside free agents. No, sir. No, ma'am. It was their free agents. Our guys. Quote unquote. That's what they're showing you. So when they do that, that means that they are following the same game plan that they have followed all these years. Draft and development. Which leads now to the draft. So I'm telling y'all before it starts, y'all mark all this down. I ain't finna get hyped. All I'm gonna tell y'all is, I told you so. I ain't a braggadocious guy. Somebody gonna give me credit because I know my team pretty good. I'm telling y'all what the Cowboys are getting ready to do. Mark it down. Arrow, look at all this. William, 12 pick must be instant impact. Darryl says pick 12 has to be a home run. Yeah, that's what I've said the whole time. But it ain't going to be the way that y'all think it's going to be. Let me tell y'all what's getting ready to happen. Cowboys are going to follow the same game plan that they've been doing for years. In actuality, I might like this pick. It ain't gonna be Jenkins. It's not gonna be McMillan. And they could be both sitting right there. They're gonna go get Booker, the offensive lineman, the guard from Alabama, who has the comparisons so far of Quentin Nelson, the all-world guard from the Colts. He has that comparison. Look at the coaches that we brought in. They're thought of being a run-first team. In order to do that, you're going to have to get highly physical. Zach Martin retires. Got a perfect replacement there who probably will play 10 to 12 years. He already has the comparisons of Quentin Nelson. He's mean as all outdoors. He's vicious. He's a guard. And he's a plug-and-play guy, day one. Immediate starter. And he destroys people. You don't believe it, you need to go look at him. And I'm trying to tell you, that's exactly what they're going to do. Mark it down. I'm trying to tell y'all. They're getting that line ready for the next quarterback. Not Dak. Dak will get the first couple things on. You know, he'll get his first couple years with him. About another 3-4 years from now, that next quarterback, whoever that quarterback will probably have one of the better offensive lines if they do this in the league. He'll walk right into having a great offensive line. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, are the Cowboys really trying to win now? Yeah. I think they're just worried about being competitive. No, Daryl, Booker's not a reach. He's the real deal. It's just that the Cowboy fans are so locked in on Genty, so locked in on McMillan, so locked in on Walker, that this dude here is I wouldn't be mad at all. I'm just telling you. And then, of course, it fits the Cowboys. They love drafting first-round offensive linemen. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Well, wrong. No, don't even look for that. Cowboys ain't drafting no tight end at 12. Forget that. That ain't gonna happen. I'm telling y'all what's getting ready to go down. It fits. They'll go get a wide receiver. They'll go get a running back. This ain't gonna be. This is gonna be their first. You say home run pick. Booker, in my view, that ain't what I wanted, but I know the Cowboys. I hope I'm wrong, but I can see this now. I would not be surprised if the Cowboys go first round O-line. And then we'll play the draft after that with the usual, running back maybe in the second round, if certain guys are there. You'll get a wide receiver there later on, or whatever the case may be. So I can see that. But ladies and gentlemen, I just came on here to tell y'all, calm down. Stop expecting Jerry and Stephen Jones to act like Philadelphia's GM. It's not going to happen. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Don't look. Everybody watching their ticker. Everybody got their notifications on. Everybody want to see the Cowboys. It's not going to happen today, y'all. Stop it. It's just not. It's not. Everybody calm down. Check in about another 4-5 days. You might see the Cowboys get somebody. And it's be for depth, not impact. It be for depth, not impact. They believe in their system. They believe in our guys, doing our guys, signing our guys, and all that type of stuff. That's what they do. They haven't changed. The only change so far this year is that they freed the money up earlier. Why? Because they had 25 people that was on their roster that was getting ready to leave. They had to sign them immediately. And they had to do it. And that's what they had to do. And they did it when they had to do it. That's the only difference. Cowboy fans' problem was that they thought it meant something else when it didn't. That's what the problem is. That's why everybody's sad and all that. And no sense of being sad. Jerry and Steven doing what Jerry and Steven do. Just get ready for it. I have no hope in off-season acquisitions for the Dallas Cowboys. I only have hope in them going to get bottom of the barrel type people. That's, I'm expecting them. The UFL is getting ready to start. They always go and get somebody from the UFL. They'll go try to find a Brandon Aubrey. They'll get a Cavante Turpin. They love dipping their hand in the UFL. So get ready for that. I mean, I don't know why everybody's thinking something different was gonna happen. I'm sorry. And somebody might say, well, it's only day one. We know the Cowboys don't spend. Let's see for day two. Don't get your hopes built up. What you can expect is what should have been happening is Michael gets signed. But since that ain't gonna happen, they'll go ahead and get some more money, or not get more money. But they'll go ahead and spend that money that they opened up on some of these free agents that's on the roster. J. Lou, decision going to be made there. Eric Kendricks, maybe, since they gonna do that route. D-Law, of course. Those type of guys. Not saying they're gonna sign, but I'm just saying these are the discussions that I'm quite sure they've already had. And then they got to just see what it is. They got so many holes to fill that they're almost forced to re-sign some of the guys that they have. Because there's a lot of holes that you ain't gonna get in the draft and free agency. Yeah, Rico, exactly. Yeah, Cowboy. They got decisions to make. If they don't re-sign Rico, all the running backs that are live on this roster is Deuce Vaughn and Lefty. And you ain't ready to play football with that. So they got decisions to make. Whether the decision is to get the running backs from the draft or go get at least one vet or, whatever the case may be, wait on somebody to get cut and re-sign them. I mean, it's a funny way of constructing your roster, but this is the Cowboys way. We don't have to trade Michael Parsons. I don't know why. More picks, more unknown, kid Cowboy. What are you trading for? I mean, it's over 70% of these guys are gonna be busts. I mean, what are we trading? And I mean, what are we trading? The known, the all pro, the 15 sacks a year, the dang near 70 plus pressures every year, the known for the unknown. Why are we? Unfortunately for you, kid Cowboy, as I told you about Dak Prescott, one, as I told you about CeeDee Lamb, Everybody that's due money, you say they ain't worth it. The market makes them worth it. It's the market. The market demands. And Michael Parsons get paid exactly that. The market demanded that got his. The market demanded that CD got his. Terry Brooks, I wouldn't be surprised. Just saying. Jose, you believe Jerry Jones tanking this year to be for next year? No, I don't think he's tanking. I just believe that he just refuses to catch up with the way things are done now. And he's getting passed by. That's what it is. I mean, one move. Devontae Adams to the Rams. Okay, you lose Cooper Kupp. Now you put Devontae with Puka. And Matthew Stafford is still there, and you got a Pro Bowl running back in Williams back there. I mean, Kid Cowboy, you're not showing I'm trying to say this without insulting you, but insulting you at the same time. Okay, I got it. A Kid Cowboy, you say this right here in this group. See, that shows, and you're a smart guy, but that statement right there is showing that your football IQ is lacking a little bit. I'm trying to be nice when I say that, because you do make a point. Sacks ain't all that, so let's mix in all the pressures that he gives, and because of that makes that statement kind of off. He's an all-pro linebacker, man. Don't let the podcast and all that stuff mess you up. He's all-pro, which means he's one of the best. Been all-pro ever since he walked in the building. But let's not act like he's not impact. Let's know it. I don't even know why I'm even giving you this type of attention. Michael Parsons is the real deal. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. He demands a double team every play, just about. Offensive coordinators game plan around him. That's all you need to know. He missed games last year, Kid Cowboy. You know that. He missed 5-6 games. Still had major league stats. I mean, told you to make yourself look bad, man. I think he missed what many games he lose last year? I think he lost 5 games. He's worth every dime. Generational player. And he's going to get his money. Bottom line. Whether you like it or not. Everybody that you say that did deserve their money, they got it. Reason why is because everybody knew they were supposed to get it. You're the only person. Well, you're not the only person. You got a very small group that thinks that. So, the reason why Josh Allen got his gigantic money yesterday, because the market demanded it. That's why he's the highest paid player in the history of the NFL today. That's why Josh Allen got his. The market demands it. But that's neither here nor there. Michael Parsons is going to get paid. It's either going to be now or later. Just like it was for Dak. Just like it was for CD. Just like it was for whatever. He's going to get paid. It's going to happen. Might as well get ready for it. What free agent am I most interested in? If we were gonna play in free agency, I wanted a home run hitter. I wanted a home run hitter. Uh, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I think that Dak needs as many weapons as he can get because he's gonna have to have it going against the number one defense in the league. I'm just sticking with the division. The Philadelphia Eagles have had the number one defense in the league by far. You're gonna need weapons to beat the number one defense. Slow them down. Washington is gonna get better as they add more. I think Dak Prescott needs as many weapons as possible. And so I need a wide receiver too. And I'm not sure if the Cowboys will get that early enough in the draft where that person really is considered a problem. See, if you give me McMillan from Arizona as the number 2 receiver, that is a problem. To have him and CD together, that would be a problem for defensive coordinators. But if you're talking about waiting to get your wide receiver too in the 4th or 5th, I mean not the 4th round, but in the 3rd round, 4th, if you're able to get back in the 4th round or 5th round, that ain't scaring me. So the best wide receiver to me that's out in free agency probably Cooper Kupp. And Kupp would be an upgrade for sure. He's better than Brandon Cooks is right now. If Cooper Kupp comes, he's a day one starter. He can separate. He can get open. Been doing it his whole career. He's got great hands, as we all know. He's a perfect Dak-friendly type receiver, route runner. That's who I would want if I had to pick one. But I think you can get that in the draft if you attack it early. That's just me. Defensively, I do believe that we don't need, since we all know Diggs probably won't be ready to go for a while. I think that we need to attack that cornerback position with free agency, not the draft. I think that we need to do something like we did with Gilmore. Go get a guy like some type of level that can't get a guy that can't play. We had enough of that last year. Practice squad guys playing quarterback. We don't need that. I think that we need to attack that way. That's just me. But Cowboy, Jerry and Steven don't think like we think. So it is what it is. Well, I don't know. All I know is that I'll be tuning in. I'm tuning in now. I'm looking at the station now, looking at the ticker go by. It might be some more action happening today, night, whatever. See right there. Everybody want a kill law. Look at that. That's off the board now. See, that's what I was saying about Washington, y'all. See, this is why I keep trying to tell y'all. See, Washington has over $100 million to play with. They right at 98, 99 million. You know what they getting ready to do. See, right there. So, Philly went out and got Saquon, won the Super Bowl. Washington is playing with a rookie quarterback contract, and they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Look at that. They got the DT, Kinlaw, because they let go of Jonathan Allen. I would love to have Jonathan Allen on the team, but the Cowboys, they got to be at their price. The question is, what is their price? How insulting will they be with their price? This is what I'm talking about. Just look right there. Look at William Keel. Look what he just said. And Washington ain't through. So now they got Debo on the offensive side. Now they go get Kinlaw. That's what you call big impactful moves. And they not done. They got plenty of money. And you gonna sit and tell me that we're on the same level? Nah. See, forget the Super Bowl. The Jerry and them need to figure out how they gonna stay competitive in the division. See? You got to stay competitive in your division. That's all I'm telling y'all. Y'all see it? Y'all tell me what y'all think. What are we doing? See? Obvious stuff. This is just it's expected, because I already told y'all weeks and weeks ago that Washington was gonna make moves. I told you Philly was gonna make moves. Everybody gonna make moves except the Cowboys. Told y'all that. Cowboys will be fired up. You see Jerry and everybody get juiced up about another month when it's time for the NFL draft. Oh my God, the excitement would be in the air. Oh, goodness. Oh, they're going to be so fired up. They're behind, man. So everybody, that's why I said, hey, y'all share this. I'm not on the hope train. I'm not hype about nothing. Look, I'm looking at it. Kinlaw got 3 years, $45 million. But you know, we weren't gonna do that anyway. We just paid OC. I mean, come on now. That ain't gonna happen. It's easy. It's easy. Well, get your facts right, kid. Cowboys are not paying what they restructured. I forgot what Dak's cap hit is this year. It's not $60 million. When they restructured his deal, he got, of course, a big chunk of his money with a signing bonus there. It's not a signing bonus. He didn't get anything. I mean, he got some money deposited to his account, and they get to make the cap hit, whatever that cap hit is. That's what go on for this year. So his cap hit is not $60 million this year. Get your facts right, kid. Cap. Get it right. There he was supposed to be $1 million. He's a rookie. He's still on his rookie deal. Not even a comparison. That will change in a couple. That will change in a couple of years too. I may add. So, of course, you can say that now, but his time is coming too. Okay. Hassan Reddick just signed a 1-year deal with the Buccaneers, $12 million. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. It's the same old, same old. As of now, it's the same old movie. Ben Kill said, "Do you think free agents look at Dallas as a rebuild or contender? That makes a difference?" That's a very good question. One thing that Dallas has over everybody, and Houston, I'll throw Houston in, is the state tax. You get to keep all your money. That is enough for people to come. The Cowboys insult people with the offers they give. They're really not serious about the offers. Yeah, I told y'all. I told you, Joe. I told y'all a couple weeks ago that after everybody got hype, about the coaching staff, everybody got hype, everybody got excited, everybody was totally gung ho. And then you got excited, everybody got excited because you saw that they hired their own people. And y'all was saying, "Oh my God, Jerry and them really are changing. They really are. They let them hire their own guys. Oh my God. Oh, this could be the change that we've been looking for. We've been waiting." And then I told y'all right after all that honeymoon stuff happened, I told you guys, this little period here, free agency and the draft, this is in the hands now of Steven and Jerry Jones. And this is when the rubber will meet the road. Because this is when Jerry and Steven will either catch up or they're going to fall further behind. And it's going to be really this offseason. I told everybody that. And right now, even though they did the right thing by restructuring and they opened up their money, problem was that Cowboy fans thought they were freeing up the money to make a splash in free agency. But in actuality, they were getting ready in free agency. It was just the free agency of their roster. That's what the problem was. Y'all assumed wrong. And now a lot of people are upset. Like, why didn't you go after Devontae? Why didn't you have to go after DK? Why didn't you go after Kinlaw? It never was their intention. It never was their intention. It wasn't even a conversation. It is what it is. It's not even a conversation. All I can tell you is just keep your eye on the TV, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll be back because y'all don't want to hear me. I'll be back. I will let all my content brothers and sisters have the scenarios, and I'll let them do all that. I'll be watching. I'll be cheering them on. I'll be in the chat. I'll be doing all that. But I'm going to let them have it. I'm going to let them come up with all the solutions. I'm going to deal with the bottom line. And that is, I know the Jones family. They done shown me too long. And I expect absolutely nothing different from them. And so far, they're showing me that I'm right. So get ready. And when I come, there'll be a lot of folks upset the next 3 to 5 days. Cowboy fans. And everybody gonna start sounding like me, but y'all been with me. Y'all know I've been tooting this on for the last 3-4 months. Y'all make sure y'all tell them to come see me. So I can bring them on in and say, hey, okay, now that y'all done got over y'all honeymoon and all your wishes have been done. It's dead now. Now come holler at me. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all come holler at me now. Now we'll see exactly what's gonna happen. All this hype is intended for the draft. That's where the Cowboys hypeness will come for the draft. Never fails, y'all. All right, I'm done. I gave y'all a hand. Y'all can hear my voice. My voice ain't worth a dime right now. But I appreciate all you guys hanging with me. Unless something crazy happens, I know I'm out. You know, this is Monday. Usually, I would be on at 7 o'clock at night. But I see no sense of coming on here tonight at all. That's why I want to go ahead and do it now. I want to get ahead of you guys. Well, y'all lose. Williams said, which player can Dallas not afford to lose in free agency? I believe, to be honest with you, they can't afford to lose Devontae Turpin. You could have, you could throw up. See, you can't. It's almost like the Cowboys punish guys for being all pro. It does. They want you to be good, but they don't want you to be to that level. Devontae Turpin should have been taken care of a long time ago. Now he's the best returner in the game. First team all pro. I mean, it's obvious he deserves a raise. It's obvious. You don't trade away your best special teams player. With Devontae Turpin, that's another threat. That's a guy that deserves whatever the raise is. I know they put a tender on him, second round tender, that if he goes another team, you get another second round pick and all that type of stuff. Look, you got the best at your position. You need to keep those guys. Devontae Turpin checks a box that you don't need to be open. Does not need to be open. So, I mean, he may not be the most important, but I'm just saying, just off the top of my head, you can argue J. Lou, you can argue D-Law, you know what I'm saying? You can argue those guys all you want. Devontae Turpin is already proven. That's a weapon. Don't take away all the weapons. Lord. Don't make any sense. So, very interesting. I'll catch you guys again. May come on tomorrow morning. Just to try to calm everybody down, because these chat groups, man, I just be sitting there like, man, why are y'all killing y'allselves? Y'all know Jerry ain't gonna do this. Why are y'all even suggesting some of this stuff? Y'all know the Jones family is not going to do this. Or do you know? Maybe they don't know. They're frustrated because Jerry ain't moving. You gotta understand how they move. They don't move. They don't swing. They don't. They're doing what they usually do. They ain't gonna get you to win nothing. Now, when you see what everybody else doing. All right, I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you soon. Turn on those notifications. Hit that like button while you leave out, please. I didn't say anything about stars and super chats and all that, but you guys know what to do. The Cash App is $ the Big Time Show. It's real simple on it. It is what it is. All right. See y'all guys soon. Just turn on the notifications. We'll do it again. For the one and only. If y'all like the real truth, y'all come see me. Y'all want hope and optimism. Probably go check out one of my brothers. If you want the real truth and bottom line, it is what it is. Y'all in the right place. That's what I promised when I first started. Yeah, the one and the only. This has been the Big Time Show. And just when I was just about to get off, I just saw it come across the screen. Jordan Lewis signed to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I rest my case, y'all.